Why did you refuse to continue? Hello, person. You suppose hello. You're supposed to hello, welcome to the Jedi Knight storyline. And that's our wonderful Jedi Knight. Oh, that's why
Welcome to Tython.
Weird.
Everyone at the temple is looking forward to meeting you. Your former masters praise your combat skills. They say you're becoming an expert duelist.
It's easy to excel when you're trained by the best.
The Jedi Council will assign you a new master to oversee your final trials. You'll be tested in ways you can't imagine. But when you leave Tython, you'll know what it means to be a Jedi Knight. More importantly, you'll know yourself.
I'm eager to face these trials. Where do I start?
There's a speeder here that will take you to...
all I
Hang
can
on.
think of
Getting an
is the
emergency
Shara with this species and the Jedi Knight, and why did I choose a Marauder? I knew I was trying to look like something, and I just
Flesh
realized
Raiders,
who.
armed with blasters? You must be mistaken.
What are these things? Animals?
Flesh Raiders are a species of hostile natives. They're smart enough to use tools
Oh,
and
I'm glad I
violent beyond
didn't
reason.
make myself look
I'm
too much
sending
like
every
her, because
able-bodied
if
Jedi
I
down to the
did,
Padawan training
I
grounds
just-
right
oh,
away.
I'd never been
Especially
able to do
you.
anything in this game. Oh, I would definitely fall to the dark side then.
Just point the way. I'll handle the rest.
Take the speeder outside to the
But
training
anyway,
grounds.
let's
Push
go
back
on
the
a
Flesh
journey.
Raiders and
A
find out
journey
if they're
through
really using
time.
advanced weapons.
I'll be
Go.
copyright all
I'll
over
catch
me,
up with you
so
after I alert the Jedi Council. May the Force be with you.
Whatever. Oops. Let's not display that legacy title. Voice go good. That person's very true. The worst conversations are on the Imperial side on the fleet. Oh, those conversations are horrible. They're just horrible. I can't even explain how bad they are on this server. I love this server to
Come here,
death,
quickly.
but, oh.
The training grounds are not...
Alright, anyway, you guys have seen these side quests, so I will most likely cut some of the stuff out. So you guys have seen Tython when the important things come into play. For the side quests and the character. Kind of bit sorry. Oh, annoying. Here, Thompson. I put into it, then I'll stop skipping it. So basically, when we find these Padawans, I will not skip that part of the conversation. But other than that, not much changes in the conversation. So yeah. Back. Burn, all of you. Waha, you're dead. Look at that. Oh look, a box. How pretty of a box it's glowing. Oh look, a coat. I'm sure that this will only help me for a little while because it's you know, light armor, and light armor don't help for that long.
You're unharmed. Good.
We were meeting right away.
Don't know where they...
How did you get shot in the leg already?
I'll push back the enemy, whatever it takes.
We need to stop them at the
You
source.
got shot in the leg
Another
already.
Padawan found a cave tunnel the Flesh Raiders used to enter this valley.
Beautiful.
I need you at that tunnel, making sure the Flesh Raiders don't get any more reinforcements through it.
I'll find this cave tunnel and seal it.
We need to end this conflict before anyone else gets
to
hurt.
the cave we
Find
go.
the tunnel along the mountain range. May the Force be with you.
God, you're gonna attack me. Okay, fine. Okay. Hey, look at the Padawans. It's like we knew they were there. Ha ha ha.
How's he looking?
He should be resting in the Jedi Temple, but if you're determined to press on, I can help him along.
Give him the last of the Kolto if you have to. We'll fight again soon.
So this is the difference between light and dark.
Hey! Good to see another Padawan alive out here. You're lucky those creatures haven't caught you yet. I've been searching for you. What happened out here?
Knew they'd sent rescuers.
We came seeking knowledge of the Jedi Code. The Flesh Raiders interrupted our trial.
Never fought like that in my life. We killed it, but Jaredin was badly injured. Your friend, how serious is the wound?
It pains him greatly. He should not be moving. It is not the Jedi way to seek battle and revenge while a man suffers.
That's
I like how
your
it's like,
opinion,
well, a man
Minas.
suffers,
It's
not
to be
like-
excited.
It's not the Jedi way to seek revenge in battle. Just
Jedi.
not while he suffers.
Isn't she right?
Other than that,
Jedi
go for
don't
it.
give up.
Yeah, let's
Do
do it.
they?
She is wrong. Remember the Jedi Code. There is no passion. There is serenity.
That's enough, Minas. If you want to help us, we could use you. Help make the Flesh Raiders pay.
You're walking a dangerous path. You and your friends need to get back to camp while you still can.
But we're so close to finishing the trial.
No, we are not. I see you have a signal beacon. Leave it for us, and as soon as we have gathered our things, we will signal for a ride
You
back.
don't have things to gather, son. You don't have things to gather. You got nothing to gather. You have yourself. Unless you're trying to gather your pride, but even that, you can't really gather. You lost to one Flesh Raider. You can't regain that. No. Yeah, that's too far gone. Oh, hey, look, leggings that will actually be useful. Yes. Them leggings, though. Wasn't. Alright. You're free. Fly away. Don't get eaten by birds, please. Oh, that's a joke. Because when I was younger, our teacher decided it would be fun to let some butterflies go, because that's what kindergarten classes do. So, you know, we have this whole class of kindergartners outside. Everyone was like super excited. We're like, yeah, butterfly, be free, go and do stuff. And then a bird came by and ate it. And kindergartners ain't accustomed to that, man. Our teacher had to try to explain to us what happened to that butterfly because we would not stop asking her. And she could not use the excuse it was sleeping because it was nowhere in sight. So then she told us that it was playing, you know, a good old-fashioned game of hide and seek, and that the bird had tagged it, and that we just couldn't see it because it was in line with the bird. It was not in the bird's mouth, we were told. Actually, she didn't say that it wasn't in the mouth. She just created that scenario by telling us that it was in line with it, and that it was on the other side of the bird, and that was why we couldn't see it. And it was just so close to the bird. But, you know.
Stop struggling, Padawan. Your life was over the moment you set foot here. Because the Order must evolve, and you are weak.
You speak like a Sith. What should we choose?
Whatever your problem is, ugly, I'm here to end it.
You are dangerous. You killed my soldiers.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Not
Your
attack.
pressure is going down.
Cleansing. And we have only begun.
Lay down your weapons. I don't want to hurt you.
The old order is dead. Long live the new order.
He has a lightsaber. Are we sure we should be fighting him at this level? I'm joking. But I'm just saying he has a lightsaber and we have practice swords. Something is very wrong with this picture.
You two alright? What happened?
Master August!
Thank the Force that you're both safe. This man's no Jedi. At least not one of us.
He organized the attack on the training grounds. Called the Flesh Raiders his soldiers.
I warned the Council these natives aren't mindless beasts. This is proof.
Woo! Proof! Just what everyone wants to do something.
There's something familiar, man. Strange. You held off all these attackers by yourself.
Thank
Only
you.
a practice saber. Impressive.
Can I choose
I
that?
deserve a decent weapon, and my enemy doesn't need his anymore.
This weapon can help us discover who the man was. It's going to the Jedi Council. This battle's over, but we don't want any more Flesh Raiders coming through here.
And now an amazing feat of amazingness that old Jedi will know. And the Jedi Counselor, because the Jedi Counselor learns every Force trick in the book. But you'll see that in later episodes of that. And this is a shameless plug for my Jedi Counselor playthrough that I'm doing. Oh man.
That should hold them back for now.
I want to learn how to do that.
I'll spend a few decades practicing, and you'll pick it up in no time.
Oh, I love his humor.
Not yet. I'll get you to a med center. You seem alright to travel alone. Report to the Jedi Council.
You seem alright to travel alone. After all, you killed this guy.
This valley isn't safe yet. I don't feel good about leaving.
We have Jedi Knights rooting out the last attackers. You're needed elsewhere. Follow the path leading out of this valley. You'll find the Jedi Temple through the mountain pass. See you there.
I like how he's so casual, like, see you there, partner. I can't help thinking that he would make a great cowboy in another game. Like, just an amazing cowboy. Yes. 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 Definitely. Definitely, yes. Cowboy for life. That is what Master Orgus is. A cowboy. So, right now we have 21 light side points. Woohoo! Alright, so real quick, let's go and get the rest of these Flesh Raider pages. That we all hold dearly. Bay. Bay! Oh, I love how people name their characters. People give their characters like awesome names, and like you read them, and it just makes your day so much better.
You really came through for those Padawans.
One of them was injured. You need to send a medic with the rescue team.
Standard procedure. They're in good hands.
Procedure.
You probably want to get back to your trials.
Procedure.
Again, thank you, and may the Force be with you.
And with you. But those gloves. I'm too weak to wear these heavy armor ones in level 5. I like how they have like special ones, and then they have like just like a regular hunter, and they're like, yeah, we travel like this, yo. This is how we do it. I have way too many references for my own good. That is something I have learned over the years. Of where I should be, because I watched things, learned things. I probably shouldn't have known at that age, but you know what? It was awesome learning about ancient Egypt and mummies when I was 4. The images were disturbing enough, that gave me nightmares. But they were really cool. Back then, I wanted to be an archaeologist because, I mean, how cool are mummies? How cool are mummies? But nowadays, I've realized that I would rather... Sorry, that was a good name. Nowadays, I know that I want to be a
Peace
forensic
unto you,
pathologist and
I bear word from the masters
help
of the temple.
people
Will you take a moment to hear
find
my
some
message?
closure from things.
By all means, my...
You wait.
And with that, it's always a nice feeling. Oh look, another call on our hollow communicator. Should we answer it? I think we should. Who calls?
Padawan, I'm Satil Shan, leader of the Jedi Council.
Oh my goodness,
I'd
Satil.
like to speak
Hey.
privately with you before we meet with the others.
Have I done something wrong?
No, and don't worry, this will be an informal meeting.
It can't be
I'm in the meditation
informal.
room in the temple. We'll talk there.
How could it be informal? You're the Jedi Master. I don't understand how this could be an informal meeting. But nonetheless, we go to Steel's chambers. Steel! Oh.
Welcome, Padawan. The temple is already buzzing with accounts of your heroism in the training grounds. Master Orgus told me you battled flesh raiders, and a Force user armed with a lightsaber. It
Yes,
must have
so
been
I
a
should have a
disturbing
lightsaber,
confrontation.
obviously.
Are you alright?
I'm sorry things ended in violence, but I'm glad to be alive.
Taking a life affects the living Force, and the one who does the killing. This is why Jedi enter battles calmly, with reason. Emotions like fear and anger lead to the dark side.
The man I fought wasn't angry or fearful.
Not on the surface, perhaps. As the Jedi Code teaches us, there is no emotion, there is peace. Remember those words when times are darkest. And take this. The Code is a source of strength, but some backup never hurts. I'll see you soon in the Council chambers.
Alright, and now we head to the council chambers. Oh, wait, can I have that offhand? And then I can... Yes. What? Why can I only see one of them now? What just happened? Oh boy. Fine. I hope it comes back. Somehow. Got it. And now we have the Jedi Council. Majestic music. Hey, look,
I
Master
searched the
Felix.
temple archives. This Force user leading the Flesh Raiders never received Jedi training.
Then the Sith have found us. Shouldn't we get ready for them?
Calm yourself, Padawan. We can't be certain of anything yet.
But we've all sensed a growing darkness. Perhaps it's finally revealed itself.
Someone want to bring me up to speed?
We're just having a nice end-of-the-world chat.
Ah, Kira.
Everyone, this is the Padawan who saved our people in the training grounds. This is Master Kiwix and her extremely vocal Padawan, Kira. The other masters are transmitting from distant worlds.
It's unfortunate our numbers are scattered.
Indeed. The temple's safety is unexpectedly threatened. The Flesh Raiders were disorganized primitives before today.
I think you've been misinformed.
We clearly underestimated the natives. The man leading the Flesh Raiders probably wasn't acting alone.
Much of Tython remains unexplored, and we have few resources to spare.
I'll handle it with the help of my new Padawan.
Orgus, you haven't taken a Padawan since Coruscant.
The Force is strong in her. Stronger than I've seen in decades.
Hey, I'm a Padawan.
I can think of no finer master to complete this Padawan's training.
I always was a Padawan in this case.
It will be a privilege.
You know.
Don't get too excited. You're in for some hard work. You'll
Too
find supplies in my
hard.
chambers downstairs. Go equip
Ooh.
yourself. I'll meet you there.
To the chambers. Wait. Let's talk to him first. I don't want to go back upstairs. Working on it. Almost there. We're there yet? I should probably unify all these colors too. Oh yes, that looks so much better. There looks a Jedi Council chair. I get the Jedi Knight chair. Oops.
Glad to share my skills with someone talented.
Alright, so
we can spar anytime.
Should we get a belt out of this? Let's see what that do. And now 2 chambers. Welcome to Tython, where people will jump off of it. I don't understand why in the beginning worlds they made like these large granite staircases for both the Empire and the Republic academies, because literally all we do as players is jump off of them and see if we'll die.
I died of old age before my colleagues ran out of things to say.
I'd rather do something about problems than discuss them.
Still, there are times when talking is exactly what's needed.
No?
This situation has come to you fast. You're braving dangers many Jedi never face. I wouldn't blame you for having questions. This may be the only time to ask them.
I get the impression you haven't had a Padawan for years. Why did you ask to train me?
As Jedi, you learn to trust your instincts. When I met you in that cave, my instincts told me that I was meant to train you. I don't know why or for what purpose, but the living force brought us together for a reason.
I look forward to learning from you.
I expect you have things to teach me as well. Let's get to work. There's a group of Twi'lek pilgrims on Tython. They've been fighting the Flesh Raiders for months. The Republic asked us to deny those Twi'leks aid. They settled here illegally, but frankly, we need them.
How are they violating the law?
When Tython was first rediscovered, the Twi'leks petitioned the Senate to settle here. Their claim was denied, too dangerous, but they came anyway. The Twi'leks have a settlement in the mountains. That's your next stop. Establish a base camp and speak to the matriarch. Find out everything the Twi'leks know about Flesh Raiders.
I'm ready to get back out there. Do some good.
I'll join you soon. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Every time, here we go. Alright. And I think with that, I will stop this episode. So, until next time, guys, I hope you have a great day or night. And remember, always trust your instincts.